So today we're gonna make another to-go classic, which is chicken teriyaki. So let's get at it. All right. So first things first, prep the chicken again. Cut off some excess fat, excess skin. Trim off some excess fat. Again, using chicken thigh because it's easier to handle. No matter like deboning and everything is gonna be easy as well because you only have one big bone here. So now we're gonna debone it. So just trace along the bone. Right. Spread that out. Trace along the bone the other way again. So you only have one bone, two debone, one straight bone. So that's why I like to use chicken thigh. Besides, it's forgiving. And you can save that for chicken broth. I just like to remove the excess bust vessel here. There we go. Again, make a slice here to make it even, thin it out, and there you have it. Gonna do one more. Remove the excess skin and fat. Debone it. Trace along the bone. Scrape down. Right, this is for the chicken broth. And I like to remove this blood vessel that I see here. And then make a cut here to make it even. If you see this is a little bit thicker, also make a cut. So another one done. So gonna finish the rest and marinate it. All right, got the chicken all cut up. So that chicken bone for marinade, I don't need that much. The rest I can save for later. And then the chicken meat. Now I'm just gonna marinate it. Simple marinade, salt, and white pepper. Just gonna marinate on the meat side. Also, when you do it that way, it will also marinate the other way as well. So, white pepper and salt. Another quick and easy meal. Next, we're going to make the chicken broth for the sauce, and then show you guys the sauce. So. See you then. So I'm now making the chicken broth. For the chicken broth, you're going to put it in cold water. Put the chicken bone on with cold water, and then once it comes to boil, let that boil for 2 minutes or so. Then rinse out the bones, and then get the broth boiled once again for broth. So here it is, boiled, and the gunk. Everything coming out. So gonna turn off the heat, wash the bones, and then put it back to boil. Alright, so here is the chicken broth cream, chicken bone cream, water back on, boil for a few minutes. Add some sugar, salt, season it. Alright, now we're going to pan sear the chicken. A little bit of oil in. Got the pan heated already. So now we're going to turn it to medium heat. We're going to put the chicken skin side down. And then let it do its thing. About 4 minutes on the chicken skin side. And then go give it a flip. So make sure you got the oil evenly on each of the chicken thighs. Alright, gonna come back in around 4 minutes. So now we're gonna do the sauce. The sauce, I have some grated ginger, which is about a thumb-sized ginger here. For a little zest, a little zing, I mean. Alright. The sauce is very simple. It is brown sugar. Brown sugar is half a cup. So 1 part brown sugar. And then mirin, which is Japanese sweet white wine. So also 1 part. Of course, if you don't need that much, you can also scale it accordingly. The recipe is also very simple. This is sake. Cooking sake, also 1 part. And then the chicken broth that we have earlier, also 1 part of that. So it's currently is 1 part of everything. And then next is soy sauce. It's the last ingredient. Soy sauce is 2 parts. So we have ginger, grated ginger, 1 part of brown sugar, 1 part of mirin, 1 part of sake, and 2 parts of soy sauce. And chicken broth as well at 1 part. If you don't have chicken broth, you can replace it with equal parts mirin and sake. So, and you can scale it down accordingly since it's 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, and then there we have it. In around 4 minutes, so I give. So look at that crispy chicken skin here. So give those a flip. And as you cook, it will render a lot of fat, so you have more oil. So you can just drain some of that out, pour some of that out. So the fat, after we flip it, gonna do around 2 minutes or so. Alright, so now I'm gonna take those off. It's not 100% cooked yet, but not a problem, because the reason I'm taking it off right now is that I'm going to finish it off in the sauce. If you're only doing 4, you don't have to take it off, but I have a lot more chicken thighs to work with, so I'm gonna take that off. So we got the chicken out. Gonna slice it first. So it's not 100% cooked yet, which is not a problem because we're gonna finish it off in the sauce. Alright, so we're gonna do the rest of the chicken and come back with the sauce. Alright, so the pan finished cooking the chicken thigh. No need to wash it. This is the good stuff. Just take a little bit of the sake and then heat it up. And also taste the sauce I added a little bit more sugar. I think like not even half a portion, a fourth of a portion. So 1 1/4 portion. And you can taste it as well to see if you need a little bit more or less. I mean, so yeah. Good thing about cooking yourself again, you can adjust accordingly. No, so heat it up. Got that on. Now in with the sauce. You don't need all of it. So here we go first. Do a cup and a fourth. A cup and a half here. Gonna let that boil. So I'm not gonna use a thickener for this. I'm just going to let time do its thing. With the sugar caramelized, it will thicken up a little bit. And as it almost thicken, I'll add the chicken in to let that coat the chicken. So now cooking the sauce on the same pan. So you got some of that chicken essence going on. This pair well with rice and veggies. Again, if you have any recipe you guys want to know, any like Chinese takeout or Chinese food in general, let me know if you don't see on my channel. And if you do make any of my food, please drop me a comment to let me know how it went for you. And be sure to like and subscribe and share the video. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, as it boils up, it will thicken up a little bit as the sugar. So wait until that thicken a little bit more. Of course, you can use sturdy water, but I just like to have that naturalized caramelization thicken up. So see how that's going. And now as it thickens, you can also taste the sauce a little bit more to make sure that it is sweet enough for you. So gonna grab a separate spoon, give it a taste. So you can see this, as you can see, it's kind of thickened up a little bit, slowly but steadily. Might need a little bit more sugar. Yeah, just a tad. So I'm gonna get a little bit more sugar on. Let me grab my spoon. So I'm looking at about 1 1/2 portion of sugar. So everything is 1 portion except for the soy sauce, 2 portion, and then the sugar is 1 1/2 portion. Okay, turn the heat back on, let that melt down, caramelize. And next we're going to add the chicken in. Alright, gonna see the thickness of the sauce. Oh, that's about good. A little bit thicker would be good. Right, but we're gonna finish it off when we add the chicken. So we're gonna add the chicken now. Got all the chicken cut up, put it all in. Goya. Now just coat the chicken with the sauce. And then finish the chicken with the sauce. Actually, it's like more than 90% cooked, so you don't need that much time. Stand back, go make a flip. Ooh. All right. See, it's bubbling, thickening it up right now. Like a minute or more, and then we are good to go. So hope you guys like this new recipe. All right, so we got the teriyaki chicken box and ready for people to taste. So if you haven't liked and subscribed already, please help to do so. Until next time, have a great day.